just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. It was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homies still on the block. Getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt. I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Line drive. On to first. And a quick out, number one. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wheeler, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball two.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. And he's safe at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag out. In the dirt, and that's ball one. Inside, just missed.
2-1.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one, Carlos Rodon.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting second.
And here's Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Rodon measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. And that's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
Runner on the move. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Next
is the designated hitter, Weston Wilson. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Rodon fires. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia. And here comes Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Wheeler back to work. And misses inside. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. And another ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first, and quickly one away in the second. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And there's a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Kepler makes his way towards it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Swing and a high fly ball right field, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now batting Max Kepler. Last year, the Phillies had the second best record in baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. That's in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
Castellanos makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
That one just missing inside. Full count, 3-2. And that one in the air, center field. Rojas makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Anthony Volpe.
That one missed.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Just missed. That one misses. Now 3-1.
Up. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch misses. And he hits a ground ball right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Fouled off left side. Oh, 1 now. On the corner for a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. So up next, Edmundo Sosa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a strike in there.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. There's the strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
It's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Aaron Judge at the plate, and ball 1. First and second here, no outs. That catches the zone for a strike, and 1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a 2-1 on the way. Sosa over to Turner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bellinger swings through it for strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. And that one finds its way through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-0. Sosa slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Check swing, called strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Harper is gone, 1 down. Wilson avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
1-0. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin
Wheeler back to work. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Just missed. Castellanos ranges back. It bangs off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Wells around third. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe went down on strikes his first time through.
High ball. Walker.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fires to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one drifts inside. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Just missed.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Late on that fastball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that just misses.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one is inside. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Man at first, one away. And there's a ball.
1-1. Nope, that's off the plate.
That's the third, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throws it away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's JT Realmuto. He's over 1.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Rodon ready. Here comes. And that is out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Just misses with that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. That one hops against the fence. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here is Aaron Judge. That clips the corner. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. The throw in there. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yankees up by 3. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And downstairs.
2-1.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That's a strike.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Judge leads off first with 1 away. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Boom. Pulls it down, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. That one misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a rocket out to left. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's one away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
The second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
They say you win.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat. Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. So they turn things over to the righty. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! The dog's got it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish. Back here in Philadelphia, top of it. Inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
Number 46. Jose Alvarado.
And it's fouled off. Alvarado, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And that one fouled off. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one ripped to left. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe.
Number 11. Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No ball, 2 strike.
Got him looking. And the Yanks go quietly. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th.
The left fielder,
Fernando Cruz will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Nick Castellanos will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. And the batter now, Johan Rojas.
Number 16, Brandon Mark.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Alvarado back to work. Puts a bunt down.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben.
And now, Ben
Rice.
Rice. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. There goes the runner. And that bunted towards third. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they...
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Harper. The throw to second is offline. So bases loaded with 1 away.
Now,
here is Goldschmidt. Golden opportunity. Right here. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Jason Dominguez. 1 out. The base is loaded. Big spot for him. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Save!
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses.
1
ball, 1 strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off.
Kind of goes without saying, but straining these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand it.
Kepler on the move. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the... On the mound now, Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 straight.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him
The batter,
out.
number 7.
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging. Edmundo Sosa digs in now. 1 for 3.
Number 5. Right there. Stop.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting. First
And now it's
baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
First
Oh,
offering, and
forward.
it just misses.
1-0. 2-0.
This one in the dirt. Check swing, called strike.
2 balls.
With the
1
tying
strike.
run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to Jazz. Handles, throws to first. Harper retired. And that ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the
Yankees,
start of the
the
inning.
third baseman,
DJ LeMahieu will
DJ.
get things going. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oh, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth, Boog.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 25. Matt
Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that gets down for a base hit.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
that's
Those
a ball.
always feel good.
Chisholm in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Base hit. Volpe around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just
The first
1 out.
baseman, number 22, Ben.
And now the first baseman,
Rice.
Ben Rice. Swing and a foul out of play.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Turner, the tag, and got him at second. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Kevin Williams on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Just missed. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And here comes Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss as he was late. Williams, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Max Kepler at the plate.
Kepler
swings through that.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And he pumps it a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, the stuff is just too good to fail.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Center fielder, number 16.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground right side. Fair ball. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Tag. Got it. And that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.